Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it for a big gain. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Ball is free in the backfield. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
hit, getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Panthers looking to keep this drive rolling. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Panthers come to the line with 1st and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's got a receiver wide open here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Hand off to the single back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the ball is hauled in. Ball carrier tackled there. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. Quarterback keeping this play alive. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down attempt. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Extending the play now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the 1st down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Checks this down to the running back. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. That completion sets up a third down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Looking to throw it again. There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That player moved a little bit too early to fall. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of this package giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. There's the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Keene. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Buffs. This quarterback on fire today. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 4 receivers on the field where they take a shot here on 2nd and inches. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And now another deep ball here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. 2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Keene. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. The Buffaloes will crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Touchdown, Colorado. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up with the PAT. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. 14. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Incompletion sets up a second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Panthers are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Go to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second and goal for the offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown. Hit. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. Dropping back, it's Keene. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looking for the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
To throw, it's Keene. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Always looking to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Toss play, running right. Fights through the tackler. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Still plenty of life left.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. No huddle now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Keene. He's escaping the pocket now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Buffaloes moving quickly down the field here. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the toss, heads to his right. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffs. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Direct snap to the back. Fights through a tackle. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return where they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Keene. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes will try to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. The back's got it. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he finds the running back in the flat.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And they'll take a knee. It'll set up a potential go-ahead field goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. No problem, knocks it right through. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got his man in the open field. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
That's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a 1st down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And in the final seconds, we have a tie ball game. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Single back, takes the handoff. Got space, looking to score. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard game, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go. Now you're set up to get 6.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. With the catch, it's Soto. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Good job there finding the back in that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A handoff from the shotgun. No shot to bring him down. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Looking to pass. It's Keene. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it. Third and long in obvious four-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or do you go for two and win it right now?
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for two for the victory.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Back to pass. It's Keene. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Now the try for two. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt?
Get set, get set. Timber, tuna.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying for a pick six to win the game.
No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
And he gets in there to win the game in overtime classic. Wow.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.